Hey everybody, I just wanted to jump in here real quick and do a little quick video about hands. I was looking in the mirror earlier, and I turned this earring around that says "I love my kinks," and I noticed my hands. Okay. And I was like, hey, Sipple, your hands don't look so bad for an old lady, right? Now I'm oiling them up. So I thought maybe that's one of the things that I can start out talking about as I move forward in this YouTube effort. Yes. I'm going to do videos about beauty tips for the mature woman. And one of the places that we look at aging happening, as much as we can maybe keep the face together or keep the neck together, one of the places that we lose the battle is with the hands. Because you see, we start to get these veins as we age, but more than that, our hands get really wrinkly. Now, I will let you know, regardless of what you think my hands look like now, outside of a little shiny, these hands look infinitely better than they looked 6, 7, 8 years ago, 10 years ago. The skin was very thin, and this camera really doesn't do my hands justice. My knuckles were all very, very dark. Where you see these are a little darker right now, my knuckles were all black. They were all black. They were very bony and haggard between the joints. My joints have plumped up, and really the only place where I have wrinkles on my hands now is like the top 2 joints from halfway up. The rest of my hand is relatively smooth, okay? And so I want you to get a good look. Because I'm going to start doing some hand treatments with some of my product. And we want to see how it makes a difference in the appearance of my hands. I'm going to start giving my hands clay mask treatments. I'm going to start soaking them. And I'm going to tell you about some things I'm going to do for my skin. I'm working on these smile lines, okay? This is going to be great. I'm not really worried about this part right here. See what happens when my chin gets... whatever it does. But I'm not really worried about that part right now. No, not too much. Because that only materializes or manifests when I am talking or using my mouth. If I'm just being regular, I guess you can see that a little bit. But these babies here all the time. They're there all the time. They have to go. So I wanted to show you my hands, give you a baseline about what they look like, and let you know that this is one of the things that I am going to give you some insight on when you start talking about what can I do to make my hands look better? What can I do to improve the appearance of my hands? How can I make my hands look more youthful? Now, the youthfulness that I have with my hands now is just what has happened, and we don't have anything to compare it to as a result of me just taking care of the rest of my body. I have never put forth a concerted effort to do something with my hands, and I promise you, when I show you my hands after I do 2, 4, 6, 8 weeks of hand treatments, and I'm not talking about things like the paraffin wax, because I know people stick their hand in hot wax and their hands come out looking more youthful. I wonder if I can make my face and my hands the same color. You see the difference in the complexion between the two? Yes, my face has a much darker complexion. But yeah, so I'm going to get a hand treatment together that Madonna is going to pay I don't know, millions or even billions for. Because when I do what I do, I promise you, she's going to want to get the hand treatment. Maybe I'll call it the hand job. How about it? Yeah. Okay, so as you get to know me, you will know that I learned that I have sex on the brain. I'm always making some sexual innuendo, all those kinds of things. So just get used to it. Just get used to it. So yes, the hand job is going to be the first thing that I do as it relates to a beauty treatment. The hand job. And right now, since I have my hands displayed prominently, I want to let you know some of the things that we can do as we mature to keep our hands looking more youthful is to keep a shorter cut, you know, like this. I do periodically let my nails grow out. Usually not these that much because they break, but I might let my thumbs grow. But they have broken in the last couple of days and I have had to trim them, clip them down. But keeping them painted in more contemporary colors is one of the things that you can do to make your hands look more youthful. The idea of the longer, I'll say coffin-shaped nails that we see younger women wearing may not be the best choice for us as older women, but you know, hey, if it works for you, do it. There are some of us who can get away with a lot of things, okay? But so yeah, keeping our nails clipped and shapen well, using nail polish. And I'll tell you, I use nail polish from the dollar store. Plain and simple, nail polish from the dollar store. Yeah, for real, the Dollar Tree. And one of the tricks to keeping your nail polish fresh and is to paint them over the course of days rather than, you know, trying to get all these coats on at once, or painting them over the course of a day. So on whichever day of the week it is that you do your beauty regimens and stuff like that, you might start out, say that morning, putting on a coat of nail polish. And then maybe in the middle of the day, you'll put on another coat. And then before bed, you'll put on another coat. So you have 3 coats on that have had a chance to dry and to really cure before you add the next coat. And then the next morning when you get in the car, if you're going to work or whatever, you can put one more coat on. So you have 4 coats that have been applied over the course of maybe 24 hours. I promise you, this will make your nail polish last much longer, stay in place much longer. Okay, so yeah, I've been polishing my nails for the last couple of days, and I just put a coat on maybe an hour or so ago to get the look that we have now. Okay, let's get the look that we have now. Come on, I see my eye better than I see my nails. Anyway, and you'll find out I'm silly too. But excuse me for clearing my throat. I do have a little decongesting going on. But yeah, that's one thing that you can do. The other thing that you can do is if you have them, sleep with moisturizing gloves on, okay? I used to sleep with moisturizing gloves on. I don't do it much anymore, simply because I don't have any. No, I don't have moisturizing gloves. So, but you can get yourself some and put on a good slathering. I hear somebody. Yeah. I'll put on a good slathering of my body oil that I mix up. It's white label. With a little bit of lotion, cheap lotion. And that kind of helps, I don't know, it helps the oil to absorb. And then I'll put on the moisturizing gloves when I was using them and sleep with them overnight. And you know what? The thing that I realized is that when I was doing that, guess what? My hands didn't look that great. They didn't look as good as they look now. I wonder how all my hands look. I can't judge. But, yeah, when you make that fisty look, they all look young, right? Yeah. But, So yeah, moisturizing, 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 moisturizing. Yeah. I feel like somebody's gonna come knocking on my door pretty soon. After that, the other thing that you can do is make sure you wear gloves when you're doing housework, using harsh detergents or hot water, things like that. The idea that all the chemicals and all the everything that we use in our daily lives, you know, is just detrimental to us is one of the things that we have to make sure we protect ourselves against. So using gloves to keep your hands free from being contaminated and dried out. And just to let you guys know, and I'm going to have to say this over and over again, I have on this ring that makes me look married. Okay, the backstory on this is I have been wearing this ring since 2015. And it's there because I put it on my finger and couldn't get it off. And I still cannot get it off. Okay, I'm not married. I'm not looking to get married. I'm not looking for, you know, anybody. So that's not why I'm saying this. I just don't want anybody to get the wrong idea. And trust me, and I have tried all of those floss and oil and everything thingies to try to get it off. And after a while, it's like, you know what? Who cares? I know I'm not married. I know that. It's just a ring. It's just a ring. Yeah, so I'm going to be working on my hands, and then we're going to talk about things like bra straps and the things that we need to do to keep ourselves from getting bra strap imprints. I've been wearing a bra today. Usually on days when I don't wear bras, this isn't so noticeable. But because I just took this off my shoulders a few minutes ago, you can see the imprint. Those are things, these are all the little things that are signs of age, okay? That we don't think about. Dark knuckles, bra strap prints. We think about lines and wrinkles being signs of aging. Wonder what I look like with a little lift. Just a little lift. Lift my eyes up. Yeah, what I look like. Yeah. Okay, I'm doing silly stuff. But yeah, the elbows, we're going to work on the elbows, okay? In case you don't know, that's a sign of age, especially when you talk about women of color. And you can see this darker spot here. The darkness on my arm used to go all the way halfway up. Since I've been detoxing and living a better life, the darkness on the elbows has diminished. And I'll show you the other elbow. Okay, you can see this one isn't quite so dark. The up the arm darkness isn't as dark either. But it was, yeah, I was dark halfway up my arm. The knees, the dark knees, those are signs of age that we don't necessarily think about. And these things can be brightened up naturally. And I'm not even talking about using things like lemon juice. I'm talking about things like bathing in a tub with some clay in it, okay? Yeah, I'm talking about ditching the shower for tub soak. That's what I'm talking about. So, yeah, this is my second video, and I don't know when it's gonna air. I might publish it today. Yeah, just to see what happens. I don't have my video, my intro, my what do you call that thing? The logo, my intro, or any of that stuff yet. And yeah, I need to work on that. I really do. But anyway, I'm not going to prolong this. I'm going to make this little 15-minute joint. And I'm going to say thanks for watching. Look for more videos to come when I really get down into the nitty-gritty of making these changes manifest in my life. I will keep you updated. And I'll start giving you links down below. This is what everybody is. It'll be in the link down below on how you can purchase products from me to help you make this transition as well. In the meantime, I love you all. I haven't named my YouTube channel yet, but Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll see you all next time.